guys, it's a touchy fan, and I wanted to make another video. Well, I wanted to go and talk about the so after my video of me coming out, I wanted to go into a little bit more in depth, which is more of like I guess part two. I don't know, but what I wanted to do was discuss what am I gonna do and where am I gonna go with this. So after this, like nerve-wracking video of me coming out, which I was really nervous, as some people have pointed out, but for me, where I'm gonna go and what I'm gonna do about the channel itself. So, for me, what I wanted is I wanted to be able to talk about, I guess, how I'm feeling, and one of the things that I wanted to do was to try to help better understand myself and maybe even go back to previous videos to see what has happened and how things have changed and where have things gone and where I'm going for the future, for not only the channel but for where I'm going, and to hopefully help better understand this. So one of the questions is where am I going to go for my YouTube channel? And one of the things is honestly, I liked trying new weird products because it's kind of funny. I kind of like seeing what's new or what's just out there that's bizarre for a product. And I'm like, I guess I've always loved marketing, and I always loved like the products and how they're targeted and where they're targeted and stuff. So being able to talk about just about my like trying new things and weird things is something that I actually kind of like, and I kind of always tried new and weird things, and I thought maybe why not record my reaction of it and let other people know that these things exist. But so I might pop a video like that here and there, but my main focus for my channel is to discuss things regarding transgender and trans issues, and to hopefully help people understand, I guess, to understand what a transgender person is going through, both mentally and eventually physically. At least for me, and and how I view things and where I look at things, not only towards transgender issues but towards just life in general. One of the things that I like talking about is I like talking about getting, I guess, grasping ideas and coming up with ideas together. I never personally liked having people, like, when people argued and people fight, I never really, I get it, I understand. Somebody is very passionate about their opinion and passionate about their beliefs, just like I am right now about being trans and being able to come out and to understand my viewpoint. But I have also personally taken the opportunity to look at the other side, and the other spectrum of people who are worried and who are afraid, and I want to help people be more educated towards me as well, towards a transgender person like me, and maybe even to get more of an insight on other people who are transgender, or maybe help out other people who can relate and who can understand the feelings and the concept and just how people feel. And I love learning. I love learning about new people. It's one of the things I've always enjoyed doing. I've enjoyed culture. I've enjoyed hearing stories and understanding people, and to see where things go, where they're going, and what they think, and what they believe in, and how they view life, or just different different beliefs, like just different ideas and different concepts. And honestly, I feel like we're all here together, we're all peoples, but I would like to be able to help educate and to not only educate my audience, but to also educate me. Because honestly, like, I'm not entirely sure how I feel or where I'm going, but I know for a fact that this is what I feel I need to do. This is what I feel more comfortable. I'm feeling a heck of a lot more comfortable being me, and I'm feeling way more happier being me, and being able to do this. Honestly, some of my anxiety from how I've experienced my anxiety, that's never it hasn't it hasn't been I haven't been as anxious as I've ever been in my entire life. I feel a lot more better about myself. Yeah, I still experience my anxiety, and I still experience some of like just depression with how I feel of like where I look at myself, but I feel a lot better than previous years, and I feel a lot more comfortable being me, and I know that I want to be able to help. Like I said, I want to be able to help understand. I want to be able to understand myself as well as understand other people. And having this being a thing for my channel, and hopefully expanding my channel to make myself understand and maybe even show where things are going for a change for me, both physically and mentally and emotionally, and how I feel and where things are for my life at that current state. And I want to be able to help. I want to be able to help myself as well as help others. I've always had that way of like wanting to help out people in a community and make people enjoy themselves, and it's just something I love doing. And I think I think going through with my channel, it's something that I wanted to do, and it's where I wanted to go, and hopefully better understand myself just a little bit more. But yeah, so I think as of right now, where my channel is going to go, I'm going to go into more discussion about how I felt and I, how I felt as a kid, and maybe going through this. And I might do that in another video, and I'm going to jot down some ideas, jot down some, like, brainstorm some ideas, I should say, and see where things can go for my channel, and to try to help better educate people. And honestly, I would love to hear uh, like people who watch my videos and who watch my channel. I would love to hear people comment down below, both whether or not they agree or disagree. I want to be able to understand where somebody's going, where somebody's coming from, and how they look at things. I don't want I never want people to argue and fight over my channel, and I know that as I'm going further into this, it's going to happen. I guarantee you there's going to be people who are going to rip on me. There's going to be people who are going to hate me. I know that's going to be a thing. I know I have people who support me, and I know I'm going to have people who hate me. But what I never want my channel to be is I never want it to be about like this anger and like hatred, because honestly most people out here experience nothing but negative vibes. They experience nothing but the negative energy of like honestly, you go onto the news and watch the news, and the majority of the news is nothing but negative. What's been going on recently in the US was nothing but the midterm elections. And what do all the midterm election ads pretty much have is one person attacking another person, and just targeting them and making them out to be a bad guy or a negative person, because they don't want that person to win, they want them to win. And seeing that and going into other videos and other channels, and it's on pretty much any channel I've seen, there's at least somebody who puts a hate comment. And I mean, you have trolls, you have people who are going to troll you on the internet. You're gonna have people who are gonna sit here and make fun of you. Yeah, but to understand why the person makes that comment, where they go, what their goal is to post that, and if they're just doing that to just get either attention or to target me just to target me, or target somebody commenting just to target somebody commenting, I feel like that doesn't need to be necessary, and we could all be able to come together to have a decent conversation, because I wouldn't mind listening to another person, even if they disagree with me. We're all people and we all live on this world together, and I feel as though we may have different beliefs, and I think that's perfectly okay. I mean, that's why there's religion and honestly even politics, and people having a viewpoint of whether or not the earth is flat, or gravity even existing. I mean, there's so many different beliefs and so many different viewpoints, that to understand what they see and to maybe help better educate people into understanding a situation or understanding a topic can help form better a better more of a better grasp of the topic that's at hand. And for me, I want to go into more in depth on transgender, and I want to be able to learn it more and to do some digging and do some research. So that's, I wanted to make this video, and I'll probably post it later on today. But the thing I wanted to point out is that I want my channel to be more towards helping inform people and helping educate people, and maybe to help express how I feel and how I've been looking at things, not only from my stance as a person who's trans, but as a person who is still undergoing some like mental and like emotional thoughts on things. So I want to be able to do that, and I want to be able to get help from people. And like I said, from both sides, I really do. I want to know. I love knowing. I love understanding people. And I feel like if we have a decent discussion, we can all just get along. But once again, I know that won't happen. I know there's going to be somebody who's going to be commenting. There's going to be somebody who's saying, I don't do this, or I don't go far enough, or I go too far. And like I said, that's just an opinion. It's a belief, and an opinion is a belief on what a person looks and views at things. So I would love to be able to hear thoughts and anything, and maybe even ways of improving. Like, I know I can't do some hardcore editing. I can't really do that because I'm using my phone and I don't have the technology to do editing quite yet, or the money to do the editing quite yet. But when I get there, I will, and I'll most likely cut the moments where I go and like, and to be able to help better myself for the channel. So I'd say thanks for watching. I still have to practice on that too, but I just want to be able to help, and I want to be able to make my channel better and make me, as well as the viewer, better and better enlightened in a situation and a topic. And that's what I want to do. So thank you guys for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys whenever that may be. So peace.